everyone, welcome to my channel. So, in today's video, we are going to learn about algebra. Algebra is very important branch in mathematics because the laws of algebra is really important in any other field, like maybe it is geometry or financial math or any other scientific numericals. You do need to understand the laws of algebra. And I really find people like who really struggles in the basics of algebra. So in today's video I'm going to start from the basics of algebra, and trust me, it's really easy. Okay, so I have seen kids like struggling with algebra, addition, subtraction. So stick with me, I'm going to make it really easy, and let's get started. Okay, so now when we talk about algebra, what it is algebra is a branch of mathematics that uses symbols, maybe letters, to represent numbers in equations or expression. Now if I'm going to give you examples that's going to make you more clearer ahead, but before that let's understand where it is applicable. As I said, it's applicable in finance, science, engineering, and everyday life as well. Okay, so when we talk about algebra, the things that we do need to know is, number one, the thing that we need to know is that what are constant and what are variables. When I talk about constant and variables, the thing that we need to know is constant are the values that are never going to change, like numbers, the value of 3, 4, 5, or 1000, anything. These all are constant. Okay, okay, I can't write there. Okay, so these all are constant because these value are not going to change. Whereas when I use a letter in a mathematical expression, which is a, b, x, y, p, q, all these are variables because this value can change. I can keep the value according to my need. Okay, so here you go, you can see here that I have used an example for algebraic expression in which there are three things that you need to know. Number one, what is base, what is coefficient, and what is power. In this case, this 3, the number that we use here, this 3 is actually the coefficient. This is the coefficient. Whereas this x is the base. X is the base. And this 5 is the power. Okay. So now what we need to be very clear because when we are going to talk about the addition of algebraic terms, subtraction, multiplication, and division, these things need to be really clear. Okay, if you do not understand this, algebra is going to be tough for you. And it's very easy that the numbers are the coefficient, the base are actually the letters, whereas anything above this letter, like you can see flying in the air, this 5 is the power. Okay, so now where do we use algebra? Let me end up this video with an example. Like, okay, here I have an example scenario that you are planning a birthday party and want to calculate the cost based on the given based on the number of guests. Okay, so when you're planning a birthday party, you need decoration and cake. Let's say the decoration and cake cost you $50. So this is constant because the decoration does not depend on the number of guests. Whatever the number of guests is, you are going to have a constant number of balloons for the decoration, and you're going to have one cake. So the value is fixed here. So in this case, this is a constant. Now when I'm calculating my total expenses, I'm going to add 50 plus. Now cost per guest, if the cost of per guest is $10, okay, the cost of per guest is $10, but you're not sure what is the number of guests that is going to come in your birthday party. Maybe like you invite 10, 15, 20. So in that case, it's a variable. The number of guests is variable, so I'm going to keep here x. Okay, so now let's take a scenario that, okay, that this 50 rupees is your constant for the cake and the decoration, and let's say 15 of your friends and guests arrive at your party. So the value of x here is going to be 15 because it is the number of guests. That's why I can replace x with 15. Now guys, you need to understand, if there is no sign here, that means it indicate multiplication. Okay, as I use 10 multiply 15, if there is no sign, there is multiplication. So there you go, 15 multiply 10 is 150 plus 50 is 200. So you need to have a budget of 200. So now I give you an example of how algebra is used in real life. The most basic example, before we learn about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, you we must understand what is coefficient. This 3 is the coefficient, base, x is the base, and power, in this case this 5 is the power. So we need to have a clear understanding of coefficient, base, and power. Okay, so in next video I'm going to talk about the addition of algebraic terms and subtraction of algebraic terms, but you need to remember what is coefficient, base, and power. Take care and wait for my next video. See you.